This will be an instructional video of how to use the label slayer on these 8-ounce and 12-ounce bottles commonly used for maple syrup. When you receive your label slayer, you'll receive the main jig that you see here. You'll receive a stand similar to this, a wooden rod to hold those labels on the stand, maybe 2 inserts to hold the roll of labels as well. There'll be a hold down bracket that you see there. You receive 3 different inserts. The first insert is used for the 12-ounce bottle, to hold that bottle nice and secure. The next 2 inserts are for the 8-ounce bottle. You'll use one insert or the other based on your roll rewind direction. And then there's shims to change the height of where that label gets applied. The first thing you want to do is secure the main jig to a work surface similar to this. This can be done with the hold down bracket that you see here. We'll simply snap that on the front and then bolt it down. Before securing it, you want to just understand what your label rewind direction is. So in this case, the roll of labels with the bottom on this side comes off the top. In this direction, I want the label slayer with the back wall on the bottom side. If your roll of labels came the other way, came in this orientation, then you can simply rotate the label slayer 180 degrees so the label is still applied correctly. In my case, my roll of labels coming off the top side. The bottom of the label is on the right-hand side, so I want this back wall on the right-hand side. I'm going to secure it in this position. Slide that bracket right in the slots. Now I'll secure it to a work surface. This can be done with woodworking clamps here. If it's a permanent work area, you can just bolt it down as well. Another option is clamps similar to this, available on Amazon and other locations. Pretty economical and work quite well. So now secured to the work surface. Now I'll put on the stand. There's a slot on both sides. I can slide that stand right in place. Next, we'll put our roll of labels on there. Here's our roll of labels. I'll use these. This is a 3-inch core, so I'll use these 3-inch core inserts. Put that on each side. We'll put our wooden rod through that. Put it on the stand, and now we are ready to thread up our carrier sheet. With the carrier sheet, we want to thread in the top slot. The top slot on the back side is where we want to put that carrier sheet. Going through that top slot, the label material will come out right where that label is going to be applied. Come out right here. We'll just pull some of that carrier sheet through, and then we'll reverse the carrier sheet and go through this bottom slot. After I feed it through the bottom slot, it'll come right out the front, making it very easy to pull on the carrier sheet while we apply that label. Next, if we do 8 ounces first, we'll want to find the insert that places the bottle against that back wall. So if you notice, one will orientate the bottle slightly this direction. The other will orientate the bottle in this direction. For it to work the best, we want that bottle as close to that back wall as possible. So use the insert that'll rotate that bottle towards that back wall. So that'll hold our bottle in position. Now we need it to be at the right height in this jig. That's what these inserts are for, or these spacers are for. It may take you a few bottles to find the right spacer thickness to apply that bottle at the right height. But I'll use that and put that right underneath our insert. And now our bottle is in the right position. To apply the label, we want to pull on the backing material. That'll expose that label and have it begin being applied right on the bottle. It's best to wait until it's just start to be applied and then lift up on the bottle. And very easily apply that label. If your label manufacturer has front and back labels on the same roll like that you see here, you can just do fronts and backs all at the same time. It may take a few bottles, even a case or two to get used to it, but once you get the hang of it, you can apply labels very fast. Now you're probably wondering, what about 12 ounces? For that, I can simply remove this insert, place the insert in meant for 12 ounces in the same location, and now most likely you have to swap out to your 12 ounce roll. In this case, just for demonstration, I'll use the same label. And very quickly, also apply labels to your 12 ounces. Now I'll try to take a close-up of what this technique looks like. All right, so here's a 12 ounce bottle. I'll put the 12 ounce bottle in the jig. If I pull on the backing, I want to wait until it starts being applied. You see there that the label is applied to the bottle to start, and now I want to start lift up on the bottle as I pull on the carrier sheet. Same thing with the back. Wait until it gets applied, pull up, and that label gets applied nicely. And that is how you use the 8 and 12 ounce label slayer.